ride tonight. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all gonna enjoy this one right here. You know what I'm saying?
Roll with it.
Yeah. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna keep fronting tonight, or y'all gonna get on in. You know what I'm saying? Up and up in here tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, true.
Sexy lady.
What?
Give me your number, girl. Roll with it. Roll with it.
Come on.
Sexy lady. I wanna rock your world.
Let's go, Trey.
Roll with it. Roll with it.
Hey.
All right, all right. Give me your number, girl. Roll with it, roll with it.
Come on, girl. Hey, Rob.
Shout out to the DC Massive, DMV.
Roll with it, roll with it. What? I'm gonna put you on Saturday. On Saturday. Maybe we can go catch a matinee. Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna put you on Saturday. On Saturday. Maybe you can give me some. What's the name? Hey, hey, hey.
Damn, girl, you sexy as you want be. That mean walk so classy as you want be. That mean talk so sassy as you want be. See, I'm confronting you, so you ain't got to front on me. Girl, come with me, keep me company. You don't puff and drink, alright, we can run it free. She said, okay, she dig the pimp and the thugging me. Next thing you know, she done it. Fans rubbing deep. Sexy lady,
Sexy lady.
Her head on the
Good, baby?
I'm good.
You good?
I needed to hear that. That's it.
Even though I treated her bar drinks,
Hey.
Pod that down a little bit.
Okay.
And let's start this off real quick. Welcome to episode 51 of the Where's Brunch podcast. Hey. We are back.
Oh my gosh.
We are back.
We're very much back, and it looks a little different.
Things look a little different, feeling a little different. The little vibe is right. I brought some Palo Santo in here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you want to burn that real quick, it's cool. If not, no, maybe not. Okay, all right. I just want to
Yeah, I see the
make sure the
vibes.
energy is good.
We got the scents over here going. We got a lot of
Ooh, got the snake plant.
snake plant. We got a set.
Yeah, man, it's feeling good.
We got a
right
set.
now.
We got a set.
How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. How about you?
Man, I'm fantastic. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah.
I'm eager. I'm ready to cause some trouble. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all. I was punching the air before we started. I'm ready to start some trouble.
Have mercy, y'all.
What you been up to?
Ladies, I'm going to hold it down for us. I just want you
How
to know.
How do you know it has anything to do with ladies?
I'm just saying, Black woman delegation, your president has returned. We are ready.
You're the president?
Now I'm the president. I've been elected in 2024.
Yo!
I am now the president of the Black woman delegation.
A lot of things happened on
A lot
break.
of things happened.
Your braids playing with the mic. What's going on with your mic? I hear a little
staticky,
little
like I
static or
bumped
something.
it. Like I bumped
That's
the
what you
mic.
think that's what it was?
I think it was me bumping.
All right,
the mic.
I'll keep an eye on that. You know, I'll
Okay.
fix that if we have to, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling though, man?
I feel really great. I'm excited. We've had a lot of save it for the pod.
Save it for the pod. We barely
Statements.
talk to each other anymore because we just want to talk on the pod.
Yeah,
Then that's not true, guys. That's not true.
We do talk, but there were some controversial topics.
It's a few things.
Yeah, it's a
Is
few
that
things.
Bean scratching?
That's Bean scratching somewhere. I guess he's made it back there.
Pause.
Yeah, he's made it behind the couch.
Okay, all right.
And he's found a new
He finds a way to get
comfort.
involved every single episode.
Every episode, y'all. Beans was right there, and then all of a sudden, something said, "Go around that way."
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you, baby.
Jeez.
Thank you so much.
Goodness
I feel
gracious.
good. I feel good.
I feel like I'm on a Hollywood set right now. You have a trailer?
Coming soon to a theater.
You know what I'm
near
saying? You gotta what you do your makeup and stuff in the trailer, right?
Yes,
you got
I do.
You got your
My
own joint,
makeup.
your name on the outside of it.
Shout out to hair and makeup.
They got me getting ready. They got me getting ready in the bathroom. I just get. I don't know how that life is.
Listen, 2024.
Yeah.
We are doing it different, okay? We are living it up.
That's right. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year,
Happy
everyone.
New Year.
It's not too late.
Nah, we're still under the double digits.
That's it.
You still say Happy New Year to people when you see them. It's under the double digits.
That's a good rule. I think that's it.
Once I
under
hit
double
10,
digits.
I don't say it no more.
And don't say it to me.
Yes.
Don't say Happy New Year to me if it's January 12th.
New Year bang came and left.
No, come on, son.
Yes.
A lot of things have already happened.
Yes, a lot has happened.
Yeah, I'm going whiskey today.
And I'm going Sean Don Spritzer today.
Oh, we can shout them out. Let me shout out my people since, then this is a $2.91 Colorado bourbon
That's
whiskey.
Michael, right? Michael?
Yes.
Yeah.
Out of Colorado. This was gifted to me by Mayo. The Mayos.
Okay,
the
the
so
Mayos.
shout out to the Mayos.
Shout out to the Mayos.
I'm going whiskey today. This is not a champagne wine type of day for
Do
me.
y'all see this presentation here? This presentation screams cocktail extravaganza.
Right.
Okay. Now I got to move the stuff around so I can drink the damn drink.
All that presentation. Can't even drink the damn thing. Yo, how was the break?
I think break was good. Break was much needed.
Are we gonna do this every year, you think?
Every year, a break?
Yeah.
I think we
I
should.
mean, we take breaks whenever we want, but this, like, the month break was it was really good. First of all,
great.
The only part about it that maybe I didn't like is that it's the time of year, because
we're still busy.
Well, no, end of the year, like for the pod, it's good to do like wrap up 2023, wrap up, end of the year, New Year special, all that kind of stuff. Whatever. We missed out on all that, but it was cool. I mean, I didn't necessarily miss it.
I don't feel like we missed anything. I think the break was needed. I think we were tired. When you go 50 episodes, that's 49 weeks.
Yeah.
That we went.
Something like that.
That's 49 Fridays or Saturdays that we recorded.
Yeah, we didn't miss a whole lot of joints.
We didn't. So I think it was really good to take that break.
Yeah, I look like I'm dressed for the winter. You look like you dressed for, you know what I'm saying?
The premiere.
A party, like a gala or something.
The premiere.
Top. You like movie theater on the bottom, gala on the top. Like, like fabulous on the top.
Hey, you know, I just wanted to come and, give a proper representation of my personality.
Where do we begin?
Oh, boy.
What do we want to start with today?
I don't know, because there's so much.
Let's see. What we got? Oh, the Epstein List.
That wasn't really a list.
It wasn't really a list.
No.
Is it being suppressed?
I think that it's being dragged out, and they're piecemealing it on purpose because there's supposedly 180 names that are mentioned.
Yeah, we got like 12. And
they're very, very much protecting. The Illuminati is protecting each other.
Well, they put Bill Clinton out there quick. Everybody knew Bill was there anyway.
We already knew he was there. This wasn't no news.
Bill Clinton be everywhere.
Listen, Hillary was like, you monkey ass fool.
Monkey.
She's like, why are we here again? Why is your ass
stay up in some shit
in the news
again?
Jeez, how old is he? Like 80 something?
It don't matter, yo. Bill's like, yo, this is what I do.
Quote unquote. He likes them young.
Stephen Hawking's was a big surprise, and he is catching every meme and GIF there is on the internet right now.
All I see is him in a wheelchair. Y'all ain't right.
Yeah,
Y'all ain't right for that.
Well, he was in the wheelchair. He's still alive.
Baby, you told me he wasn't alive no more, and I wasn't sure.
I don't know.
I
mean, I'm not gonna speak ill of him, period.
Right.
So I don't,
but just the wheelchair stuff and everything. I was like, damn, y'all ain't wasting no time.
Yo, they are killing him, and this is actually pretty funny. Do you think that there's gonna be any fallout? Your braids, but you gotta put.
Is it my braids?
Hold up. No, you hear that?
Yeah, that's static.
That's static.
That's
hold up.
Hey, look at that. I pushed it in.
There you go.
I pushed it in. Right there.
Key grip girl.
Oh, look. It was loose.
It was loose?
It's loose. Okay. Look at
that. Key grip girl. Shout out to the new key grip girl.
Listen, look at me being on Fabulous in 2024. Learning all these new things.
Oh, yes. All right, that's much better.
Yes.
Gosh, that's much better.
So much better. Yeah.
Sorry, guys, for that static in the beginning.
Yeah.
It was so in the background. I didn't notice it once we turned the music off.
I thought I had bumped it.
Yeah, I thought your braids might have hit it, so because your braids are so fabulous.
Thank you.
Do you think there's going to be any fallout for any individuals on that list?
I think people are protecting each other. And I think at this point, the lawsuits, like with Prince Andrew, I think he paid that girl, the young girl that said that he sexually assaulted her.
I haven't heard about this.
The young lady from the documentary on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember
She
that.
had already outed him and all that stuff. Oh, hello. She had already outed him and she already got, paid and stuff like that. I mean, she's given testimony because she was underage during the time when she participated in said activities. I don't think there's going to be any people in trouble. I think they're just going to protect each other. Shout out to David Copperfield, though.
Right, but hold on before we go there. So that lawsuit and all that kind of stuff, that was connected to the island?
That was connected to Palm Beach.
Oh, okay. So this is not an Epstein Island
she
thing.
was trafficked to the island.
Oh, okay,
thing.
okay. I was
She's
trying to.
part
That's
of
why I
all
needed
of
the
it.
connection.
She was the person who originally came out with everything and came forward and said she was young and that Epstein had. Remember the documentary?
Yeah. I remember.
And she was getting her friends and bringing them back in Palm Beach.
That's right. That's right. I remember that specifically. Yeah.
But her number one person she named was Prince Andrew.
Yep, I remember that. I remember all that now when we watched that documentary.
I think she got paid from that, and this is the testimonies and stuff being released. Who all she saw, who all she had contact with, things of that nature. But I honestly don't think rich people are going to protect rich people. The 1% is gonna.
That's true, but we are living in the age of get 'em. Like it's all
gonna get got. Look, listen. If the president of the United States was a known associate at the time when dude killed himself, allegedly,
yeah, heavy quotation marks on that.
and nothing happened.
Yeah, that's true. Dang.
The highest ranking person in the United States was his bestie.
I mean, I can't sit here and say I disagree with you at all with your answer because this is what we're used to. You know what I'm saying? But it looks nasty though.
Well, you got presidents.
Some people are gonna be lower level in what I'm saying, in society wise, and I think some of them might catch some heat. So it might be some cancellations happening.
But a lot of folks, it's just jokes right now. And maybe as more information comes out and maybe some gritty details of something that somebody was doing. But right now, they just said David Copperfield was doing magic tricks with old girl.
That's what who said that?
I read the statements.
Yes.
He was teaching the girls magic tricks.
Lord have mercy. Are we living on the last day? I don't want to get grim here. Poof.
Take your clothes off.
I was just about to say we can go so many places with this. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
So, didn't they say Oprah is Epstein buddy?
I don't know. I have to look and see if
Didn't they say she's a buddy? Oh no, Weinstein. She's a Weinstein buddy, and she's never said anything against him that you know of.
Same with Tamron Hall, and I love Tamron Hall.
Really?
But he gave her her first break.
He did. I mean, it's not necessarily a responsibility of every individual who's ever associated with him because he had his hands in everything.
Yeah, he was powerful.
Pause. In you know what I'm saying, in Hollywood. So. Yeah. But it is particularly interesting that the silence, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of silence.
It's not gonna work out good for you, Beans. I got that thing going.
Beans, we love you, baby, but you're gonna be in problems.
I got a little thing here that whenever Beans barks,
ooh,
it emits and it doesn't hurt. It's just a dog whistle type of thing, whatever. So
it looks like it hurt when I see him.
Because he wants to be vicious so much. Yeah. But what was I talking about?
Oprah and the silence.
Yeah, the silence. Is something that's very noticeable.
The higher ups, the big people. They're she can disassociate herself. She can be like, okay, well, everybody knows that I have an association with them, and
right,
and what,
right?
What I didn't do nothing. I wasn't
Oprah.
assaulting anyone. That was him.
Is Oprah industry? Is she part of the machine?
I'm starting to learn that she might just be part of the machine.
Right.
It seems like now with Winfrey Films, I think, is that what it is?
That's where this Color Purple thing came out?
Yeah, that's the production company that put, I think it's Winfrey Films or OW Films, because it comes on when the Color Purple comes up, it's very clear that her company is first.
Of course.
And it appears that, you know, in the making and the rollout and all the things of this movie, Oprah has been very hands-on, very involved, very much about getting all of us to the theaters to make it a #1 movie.
Which you should do if you have your money and, you know, behind your name behind something and whatnot.
But as far as not paying folk or allegedly not paying people and kind of what we've seen over the press junket, that maybe there's some tension on the press run.
Right. And I know we were on break, so we didn't talk about this when it happened. But so you know, we don't have to dive into Taraji. Of course, Taraji came out and basically talked about the pay disparities in Hollywood. People had already been talking about how actors don't get paid in Hollywood.
Actors.
Has it just been black actors saying that they don't get paid? I'm talking about before Taraji and stuff.
Viola Davis.
They say like people don't get paid a lot of money.
To
act in movies and shows
with the writers' strike. Correct. With the Writers Guild, they were talking about, and the Actors Guild.
Right, and that sparked that whole thing.
It talked about the paid issues.
That whole thing. So then the whole purpose, the whole reason, put this on top of that. Right.
Yes.
So on top of that, you hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. Now you gonna be quiet.
You better shut up. You hear him?
Beans.
Yeah.
You okay?
No, yeah.
Okay.
So on top of that, you put the black woman, you know what I'm saying, issue, whatnot, of them not getting what their counterparts are getting and stuff like that, and getting severely underpaid. So Taraji came out and talked about that for herself, and she threw a dart. She said, I almost didn't do Color Purple.
I almost didn't take this role because they was trying to lowball me.
And she didn't say that, but that's a safe assumption, of course.
Because during the interview, the black women in the audience were like, "What?" She said, "That's right."
Yeah, Oprah too.
Yeah.
So that really makes me feel like, question, is Oprah part of the machine? Because here you are doing the same thing possibly doing the same thing to someone who you should be really looking out for.
The Oprahs and the Tyler Perrys. There is.
Oh yeah, you had to pull a man into it.
I had to pull a man into
it.
Yeah, because he has this thing about he was the first person to pay her rate. Her rate was only $500K.
Okay.
He was the first person to do it.
Was he?
So he said he's very proud to say that he was the first to ever pay her rate.
Okay.
And it's just like, okay, but what about all the other people that you've been using in your movies? How are you paying all the rest of them?
Have people come out saying that Tyler Perry don't pay?
No, they don't want to speak ill of Tyler because he's got his own sound stage and all that stuff. He's doing major things.
I feel like you're painting a narrative.
Am I?
Yeah. Where is the Tyler Perry criticism coming from?
There is the Tyler Perry criticism. Well, his crap shows. Or his crap
movies. I mean, I don't watch Tyler Perry movies and whatnot, but where's you know what I'm saying, the criticism itself? Like, why does he deserve to be thrown in there with this Oprah conversation?
Because they roll hard together. I think he also had something to do with the productions of The Color Purple money.
Okay.
Money wise.
All right. I feel like.
Okay, so maybe you think I'm reaching?
I feel like you're reaching.
Okay.
I feel like there's no reason to throw Tyler Perry in the conversation.
There's no reason.
Unless someone comes out and says that he don't pay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So right now.
But when you talk about the machine itself,
yeah, the Hollywood machine.
The Hollywood machine.
Typically we look at those folks, and this the Harvey Weinsteins, the white folks running that situation, not paying black folks, specifically black women and whatnot. And Oprah with Taraji's statement seems like she's part of that. Like she's saying, damn, Oprah wasn't paying me. I almost didn't do this shit. It's okay for a black woman to take this criticism if she's guilty of it.
Oh, absolutely.
If she's called out by another black woman.
The budget was $100 million. Did Oprah direct The Color Purple? The 2023 is directed by Blitz Bazoo, who was helmed Beyonce's Black is King. Marcus Gradley of The Shy wrote the script, which Oprah says is now infused with a kind of magical realism. Okay.
So the fact is that when she said that, everybody looked at Oprah. So then Oprah is now doing cleanup. It looks like cleanup, doesn't it?
It does look like cleanup. It looks like, first of all, tonight, the interview, Taraji and Oprah
on Saturday,
one-on-one on HBO Max at 10 p.m. This interview is coming out. So we don't know what this interview was going to be said. We just know that all of a sudden she's sitting down with her. But Oprah has sat down with other members of the cast.
Right.
But this...
come on.
Yes.
Come on, man.
And we're coming off of also Taraji's snub. She did a fantastic job in the movie, and she got no nominations.
Oscar nominations? So this movie made it?
No Emmy. Yes, different parts of the film were nominated for different things, and Taraji was snubbed.
So the Oscar nominations already came out?
The Oscars didn't come out. The Emmys came out.
But isn't it Emmys for TV?
Yes, and movies. They acknowledge movies, too.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Golden Globes. Maybe is it Golden Globes? I thought Emmys was just TV.
I don't know.
But that's an industry thing. That's not an Oprah thing.
Right.
To my knowledge. And whatnot.
Right.
I'm just saying Oprah money looking funny in the light right now.
Absolutely. Critics' Choice, Golden Globes.
Golden Globes.
Danielle Brooks and Fantasia were nominated. Taraji was not.
You watched the movie. Do you feel like she had an Oscar-worthy performance, even though we're talking about Golden Globes? But.
She did a great job. Fantasia does a phenomenal job. Mm-hmm. Danielle Brooks does a phenomenal job. I don't know if the Suge Avery role is an Oscar but she did a great job because I didn't even know Taraji could sing until this movie.
Right. More goes into these awards and stuff than just doing a great job.
Right.
And so if you're being a disruptor like Taraji is being, you're probably not going to get nominated.
Now she's in the Monique category.
Almost. Not quite, but yes, you're right. You're
she's
right.
Getting in the Monique, and Monique got nominated.
Monique jumped out the window with hers.
She didn't do the politics of for the role to get the win.
Right.
She didn't want to play the game.
Right. So yeah.
But don't forget, she did name Tyler Perry. She did name Lee Daniels, and she did name Oprah. She named the trifecta.
No doubt.
She said that none of them wanted to pay her, and none of them wanted to do right by her.
I don't doubt Tyler Perry has underpaid anyone or any of these people because they are all capitalists.
Right. And they gotta make money.
Right. The goal is just to make a lot of money. And I'm not saying...
Make it back. $100 million movie is a lot of money.
It is.
And you got to make that back.
Yeah, you're running the business. You know what I'm saying? So the goal is to make a bunch of money, and it's not about some moral stance or making sure our black actors are getting whatever.
But
from my perspective, that is watching these people.
I got it. But out the gate, did you see the comparison that was running on Instagram of Taraji and Ellen Pompeo? Ellen Pompeo is from Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
The pay gap.
Yep. It's nasty.
The pay gap for black people, black actresses. Out the gate, the pay gap is crazy.
Taraji has all these accolades, and homegirl got like two things.
She just
did Grey's Anatomy. That's it.
And got a $500,000 bonus, and then she was getting so many $100,000 per episide.
Now, I would be remiss if I didn't
syndicated TV.
Say what?
Syndicated TV.
Right. If I didn't mention the fact that Taraji fired her whole team because they didn't capitalize off of that. What's the show? Empire. Off of Empire. So there's some responsibility that she took on herself, and that she has to take on herself because her team clearly she felt like they didn't do a good job, and that's on them. It's on her. It falls on her.
Got you. But this is not new. And we can go back to
It's
Viola
not.
Davis.
Of course not. It's not.
Viola Davis said, "You say that I am the black Meryl Streep. Pay me Meryl Streep money."
Straight up.
Period.
Straight up.
And these,
Viola's that nigga.
these women are classically trained.
Right.
They're coming out of universities. They're coming out of Juilliard. They're coming out of all these places and usually got more credentials than some of their white counterparts.
Yeah.
And they're not getting paid.
They're not getting paid.
And that's very unfortunate because they're trying to live their dream.
Yes, they are following their passion that they've been following for a zillion years.
Because most don't really pop until they turn 40.
Right.
If you're lucky.
You gotta grind it out for like 20 years or so. Some people, I'm not gonna say it. Let me not say this like I have some type of experience with it. But you could be grinding this shit out for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough before you even get your first break.
I've watched my friends. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I've watched my friends struggle to make it in the industry.
It's crazy.
And still not make it. You get a handful. The Chadwick Bosemans are not everywhere. Everybody doesn't get a Marvel contract.
Right.
And become Black Panther.
Right. It just don't happen like that.
Don't happen like that for everybody. It's not happening. It's not even the supporting cast. Look at that predominantly supporting cast of Black Panther and think about how many other things they're actually in.
Yo, listen. Hollyweird is a place that I don't want to be.
Baby, what if the podcast gets picked up and they want to put us on, Vice or TBS?
Let's talk about that. So this is something that I put thought into.
You have?
Yeah, and it's something that I've mentioned to you before.
Well, we kind of talked about it, but we haven't talked about it in detail.
Well, maybe not. So maybe you're, so if a deal came to the table for us somehow, right?
I'm speaking that into...
Because we are dope. Like, this is a dope thing that we have, right? And we are perfecting our craft. We are getting better. We're trying to get better every day, right? So if we get to that point, I refuse. Let me just say this. I am not willing to sacrifice you, us, what we have for money. That is not who I am. You know what I mean? So, and this is a recurring thing that we're hearing over and over, that in order to be at whatever level in Hollywood, you have, not just Hollywood, in the music industry too, you have to sacrifice something. Some people even go as far as saying that you have to sacrifice an actual human being sometimes. I've heard this. I've heard this.
Yeah, somebody dies in your family as a result of you having this greatness.
Right. Maybe that's the way the sacrifice comes. You know what I'm saying? But you have to sacrifice something. And a lot of people end up losing themselves. I love who I am. I love who you are. I love the way I interact with you.
Me too.
Yo, I couldn't imagine having to be fake. Having to purposely have a cheating scandal in order to... They do these things.
Yeah, I know.
We're
not
up
doing
things.
that shit.
Right. They make up things. They live... It's a whole other... You always say this. It's a whole other universe, baby.
It is.
So if a deal came to us somehow, we would really have to look at that and do that in our way. And if they don't want to do it our way, which we would determine together what our way is, then they can take that shit and go, son.
Okay.
Like, listen, I'm not here just to be getting as much money as I possibly can. That's not who I am. Because it just doesn't matter in the long run. I mean, I'm not going to get into some spiritual stuff right now, unless y'all want me to. How do you feel about it?
I feel like I've always dabbled on the side when I was going to auditions and when I wanted to be a VJ for MTV.
Yeah.
And when I auditioned at BET and didn't make it past a certain round.
Yeah.
That I was a little bummed because I felt like I have it, whatever that it is.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just not around the right people to push me forward. But then I thought about the conversations that I've had with some people about, well, you might have to sleep with somebody to get to to get to where you need to be so that you can do. And I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Listen, man.
It's not that important to me. I have brain cells that actually work and are functioning, and I'm able to do other things.
You have morals.
I do. I have morals. I mean, and when I was young, I was wild, but I wasn't that wild. That I couldn't
Right.
That I couldn't see past what I'm not ready for that part.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to look back then. My grandmother was alive. I want to be able to look at her in the eye and for her to be proud of me and be able to come and experience whatever successes. And I felt like I was gonna have to really walk away from school.
Right.
In order to really do it.
I mean, walking away from school that's
sometimes
cool.
it works.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah,
it works a lot. That's cool.
But I was scared about that. Like, what if you walk away and you don't make it?
Well, yeah, but then you just have to accomplish your former goal in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're probably not gonna walk away from Howard and then go out here and fail and then go back to Howard. It probably won't happen.
Yeah, but I would be disappointed in myself for
No
not finishing
doubt.
at Howard.
No doubt.
That would have killed me.
I mean, you're like saying the same thing I'm saying. Like you have to weigh out what's valuable to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I really thought I wanted it. I really thought like the rounds that I made it through, I really, really was like, I really want this.
Right.
And then when I didn't, I was just like,
right.
all right, I'm gonna go back to school.
Right. You was like Forrest Gump. You just stopped and walked, turned around and went back to school.
Like,
yeah,
it's a lot.
It's a lot, yo.
And I mean, you see couples that have made it. Like, there was a couple on the Food Network. I forgot their names, but they had a cooking show, and I loved watching them on the cooking show. And I felt like the fame did the damage to the marriage. And they're no longer together.
No,
they had a fantastic. They had restaurant. They had merch. They had all of this stuff. They had this whole Food Network. Do you know how hard it is to get a Food Network show? Black people. Ain't a lot of black people on Food TV.
Do you know how hard it is to meet a person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with? Yeah. You think I'm giving that up? Hell nah. I'm not about to be lonely hugging up on some money. I'm not Scrooge McDuck. That shit does not keep you warm at night.
It doesn't. And I love you too much. I wouldn't like, I couldn't do the scandal thing. And I couldn't do the people trying to put a wedge between us.
No.
To get us to do X, Y, and Z.
I would take somebody off of this earth first.
Yeah,
you crazy.
I wouldn't, yeah. So
yeah, that's a big thing. And I'm going on the Tuna Fork podcast soon. And that's one of the things that was on my mind, like the whole idea of sacrificing something to accomplish another thing. And I'm not willing to sacrifice. Like, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, yo.
Yeah. Well,
so yeah, that's an interesting thing and whatnot. So then you kind of re-engineer the idea of success when it comes to your craft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? What does that actually look like?
What is success? Yeah.
Right? If you're not willing to sacrifice certain things for it, what does success look like? Mm-hmm. And I get a lot of victories out of us growing and getting better. Mm-hmm. Right? I get a lot of satisfaction out of us doing this every weekend.
I know you get excited. I see it. Mm-hmm. I feel the energy like bubble over. And I'm like, look, he's in producer mode. He's
lights, camera, action, baby.
He's so excited. I'm like, okay, I get it. So yeah.
All the shit, 1, 2, 3, lights, all the shit. I was in here getting this ready when you was, you know what I'm saying, recovering from brunch.
I was asleep recovering from brunch, y'all. He made this kick-ass brunch and these kick-ass cocktails.
Shout out to Brunch at Home
Brunch
again.
At home on a rainy ass, cold ass, nasty ass day. You made this phenomenal dish, y'all. The chicken tenders.
Let's talk about it.
Was so crunchy. They were so crunchy. They were so crispy, crunchy. Every bite was a crunch-filled bite of chicken. And
tell the people what I made. Tell the people about the dish.
He made pancakes from scratch. and chicken tenders. First time. His first time out the gate. Phenomenal job. They had orange zest.
Chicken and pancakes.
The pancakes had an orange zest to it. They had cinnamon. They just had all this stuff, and they were
shout out to the homie K.S. Lewis. I put her little
aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
Hey, K.S. Lewis.
I put her horny spice in there.
She put the horny spice in it, y'all. I took my titties out at the table.
She took her titties out at the table.
If you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong.
I did what?
We did not have sex. This nigga was knocked out on the couch.
I was asleep. I laid back and I asked him to just put the blanket over me.
Hold on. We're moving too fast. So it was the chicken and pancakes, right?
And hash browns, y'all.
What's my man's name? I want to call him out.
Brown.
What's his name?
Grandpa.
Yo?
What's his name?
Oh man, hold on. Let me see.
Oh,
I'm trying to make sure this
man.
doesn't play on the Bluetooth train.
Oh,
Let me look. I gotta shout him out by name because that recipe was
Grandpa.
ill. Let me
Them
see.
pancakes was good. Them pancakes was pancaking, y'all.
Pancakes was pancaking, yo. Let me see. Oh, I got the link here. I'm gonna call him out. Hold up. Patience. Kent Rollins, Grandpa Rollins,
Rollins.
Cowboy Kent Rollins is his name.
Yes.
I got his recipe watching YouTube.
We literally watched him make these pancakes on YouTube.
And I was like, I'm doing that shit this weekend.
We watched it, was it Wednesday or Thursday night?
One
We're
of the nights.
in bed watching Grandpa make these pancakes. Why do we watch cooking in bed before we go to sleep? I don't know.
Because we ate late that day. So, and I was intrigued because his recipe included honey into the mix. And you were like, I've done that before. I was like, yeah. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do some extra shit there. I don't want to do something that she's done already, right?
Yeah.
Boom, pancake mix, and I add the aphrodisiac spices to it. You know what I'm saying? The horny blend.
The horny blend. It worked, K.S. Lewis. It works.
It works.
Make you take titties out.
Yeah, okay, it did work. It did work. And then, what else did I add? The orange zest, of course.
Yes, orange zest
in there and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that was the difference. And chicken. The chicken. You love the chicken.
The chicken was so good. Like, I meant to ask you to give me another one after we talked. When we had the second cocktail, I meant to ask, but I was so tipsy from the cocktails that I was just done.
Shout out to the homie Wes.
Hey, Wes.
Wes posted a cocktail, or like a brunch cocktail. I'm not sure if he intended for it to be a brunch cocktail, bro, but it is.
Ooh, buddy.
On his profile on Facebook. And I saw it and I was like, yo, I'm going to make that too. You know what I'm saying? One part coconut rum, one part dark rum. He had Bacardi Gold, but I just used one of my other joints. And then you got the PM Splash, which is the passion fruit. Pineapple mango splash juice. And then you top it off with the champagne or whatever type of sparkling wine that you have.
Butt naked. You end up butt naked.
We had 2 of those each. She was out of there.
You end up butt naked on the couch, sleeping with a blanket over you.
So she lays on the couch, right? What is that called? The ottoman?
The chase.
The chase. She's on the chase part of our couch. And I'm sitting next to her, and she's laying there like, she says, can you put the blanket on me? And she's laying there with her arms to her side as if she can't move.
It's a coma.
I didn't even question it. I just put the blanket over her. She didn't move. And she proceeded to count sheep.
For 2 hours.
They said. It was like 2 hours, wasn't it?
2 hours.
So there's the sex. KS, you sure you didn't put melatonin in that spice blend?
That spice blend.
It was that cocktail. It was those
that
cocktails.
cocktail.
I knew it was going to get you. And it's cool. I love it. I love it all.
The food was good. The cocktail was great. I didn't have to cook nothing. It was awesome to just sit and chill. He was having a good time in the kitchen cooking. He had me come look at the pancakes in the Hex-clad pans. Shout out to Hex-clad.
Shout out to Hex-clad, yo. Oh,
Yeah.
I love those pans.
Gangster. Them pans are gangster. The way that chicken fried up in that pot there.
Yeah, I didn't even use the deep fryer. I was like, I'm just putting some old school.
Yeah.
In the pot.
Such a fantastic breakfast. Thank you.
Appreciate it. One thing, Trina is the cook in this family. There's hands down, she is it. The stuff she comes up with, y'all only see about 0.5%. I'm trying to tell you, it's crazy. The stuff that she can just come up with, like at 5:30, what are we gonna eat for dinner? And I'm like, why are you asking me? And then she's like, boom, boom, boom. Her brain just goes, and she comes up with this deluxe fucking spread in no time. But one thing I can do is cook breakfast.
Amen.
My dad taught me how to cook breakfast. I gotta give him credit for that. Just started with some scrambled eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
He taught me how to cook breakfast, and I can cook some breakfast, yo.
Yes, you can.
So I'll put the first. Anybody out there, if you make pancakes at home, do you ever make a sacrificial pancake at first? Because you don't know if the pan is quite hot enough or where it is, right?
Mm-hmm. You gotta test the pan.
So I poured the first two in there, right? And I poured too much. They bled into each other. So they're kind of odd shaped, which doesn't really matter at the end of the day. And I was like, dang. And so he said, 4 minutes on one side, 2 to 3 minutes on the other side, right? So after a while, see it started bubbling up a little bit. So I lifted up a little bit, looked underneath. I was like, oh, we got something. We got something.
I love it.
We got something, y'all.
They're so
good time.
Good, so good. And I passed out, y'all. So there you have it.
We got more left. Man.
Yes, we do. So more left, yo. Speaking of food.
Yes.
I'd asked you a question this morning about peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, yeah, you did ask me about that. And I started answering. You shut me down.
And the question, shout out to Kevin on stage because he posted it, was, is it strawberry jelly and peanut butter? Or is it grape jelly and peanut butter? And then, somebody said apple jelly and peanut butter sandwich.
Yes.
So which one is the appropriate official peanut butter and jelly sandwich? And your response?
So I'm going to break this down, right? And it came to me when you asked the question. And now that I've been sipping whiskey, I'm even more happy to tell y'all my answer.
Yes, dear.
Anybody out there that I may offend, I don't care. I'm here for smoke today. Poor people eat grape jelly.
And I had to stop him right there. Because who the hell says that?
I'm doing pretty good as far as geniuses go.
All right.
I mean, we got raspberry preserves.
Grape jelly is for poor people. Grape jelly is for poor people, right? Affluent people eat strawberry preserves. We eat strawberry preserves. Yeah. All right. We are affluent people. We are doing well in life. Thank the Lord for this. All right. We are blessed. It's all good. Don't worry about it. We are blessed to be in the position that we are in. I don't take that for granted or you know what I'm saying, or even ever. But we eat strawberry preserves. Do not come here. What's the brand that makes jelly? Welch's. Do not come here with some Welch's shit. It's not happening. And then if you really there's two people that eat the apple.
Yes.
Right. There's poor people who want to act like they're rich.
Really? But we had apple jelly at Parlor Victoria, and it was good.
And affluent people who know that apple jelly is shit. What are we talking about? Apple jelly is fancy. Apple preserves, but jelly, whatever. I don't give a what you call it. I'm just being funny here. Oh my God. The apple shit is delicious. You crazy? It is. Anybody questions an apple, if you haven't had an apple jelly and peanut butter sandwich, you are slipping. That shit is delicious, yo.
I have not had that ever in my life. It's delicious.
I'll make you one. I'll grill it too on some sourdough bread.
I want it crunchy.
Listen, don't say anything else. You're gonna be like, yo, are we really having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for dinner? Yes. It's gonna be crazy Gourmet. Don't play with me. So I'll put some olive oil on the other side of that bread, crisp it up, forget about it. Goodness. So yes, that is my breakdown on jelly. Mm-hmm. All right.
Unbelievable.
I used to eat grape jelly.
mercy.
I used to eat grape jelly.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying?
And then I realized, this is like straight sugar, and it's not good.
Yo, if you still eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches on ungrilled bread, you're a fucking peasant. Stop it. Cut it out. That's for the kids, yo. Let the kids use their tongue to scrape the fucking stuff off the roof of their mouths.
Keeping in line with madness.
What else we got? I'm here for the shits.
Katt Williams against the world.
Shout out to Katt Williams. Sound the horns, yo.
I don't know.
I love it.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I just flabbergasted. 3 hours or 2 hours and 46 minutes. Longer than The Color Purple.
That was good. You get good at this.
Longer than The Color Purple. The first time I watched it, I fell asleep.
Oh, shit.
I had to turn it back on and watch it because I fell asleep the first time.
Yeah, you did. We're not going to say when that was.
Yeah, I pulled the blanket on me and was watching it.
I came out. I was watching something in here, and I was like, we're going to talk to Trina. And I went in there and was like, this nigga's knocked out. Sleeping. Katt Williams was talking. Yeah. Go ahead, though, babe. I'm sorry.
But Katt Williams appeared on Club Shay Shay, and it aired this week. And it was the bombshell of bombs. It was the explosion. It was, what is that? The Busta Rhymes CD, the worldwide. What was the explosion?
Listen, Busta Rhymes been waiting for the end of the world. It's just 89, 91. We just only 5 years left. Like every Busta Rhymes CD. But yes.
The explosion
it was that, yo.
That he dropped. He changed the world. He changed.
Trina, they said Shannon was like, "Hey Katt, how you doing?" Katt said, "Steve Harvey wear a fake haircut. He got a fake hairpiece." She went straight in.
He said so much in like the first 24 minutes that I was just like, golly, he been waiting for this opportunity.
Yo, shout out, congratulations to Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Right, Club Shay Shay.
Podcast of the year.
Congratulations, yo. That right there. And I said it before the numbers ran up. I told you, I was like, I hope he's thanking Katt Williams because this shit is about to be out of here. Remember I said that?
It's about to change his life.
It's about to change his life. Last time we checked, it was at 16 million views.
Have mercy.
In 2 days.
From one man coming on the show and acting a rabbit ass fool.
I'm inspired. I'm ready to call people out. Yo, he crushed that shit.
I mean, he said it. He was so calm.
And now all the clips and the receipts are coming out on the internet, verifying and people verifying what he was saying.
And that's the scary part. The nigga wasn't lying.
Now, I do have a couple issues.
Oh, me too. I wrote it down.
Remember I told you, I was like, one issue that I have with Katt is that he has a very detailed answer for everything. And I'm like, bro, your life, it had to be some just happenstance happening in your life at some point. Everything couldn't have been completely thought out from the beginning to the end. Meaning, maybe you just ended up somewhere. It's easy for you to just end up somewhere and then you were just trying to make your way and then you just happened to come across an opportunity that took you somewhere else. As opposed to, I knew I was here and I was looking at the comedians there and I was studying them and I knew that they was accomplishing this and I knew I needed to accomplish that and everything was so thought out. And I'm like, bro, that's not necessarily how life goes. So I feel like it was, he makes it seem like everything was so thought out for him from the beginning up to this point.
Well, okay. Now, Shay Shay or Shannon said that he was a child prodigy.
Yes.
Spoke about him reading 3,000 books and all of these
crazy high IQ.
Crazy high IQ. And sometimes people who operate on that level of quote unquote genius, they're a little eccentric.
I give you that.
A little eccentric.
I'll give him that.
And
yes,
there are
sure.
some things. And so maybe his depiction of events, the way he sees it, is how he describes it. And it like you said, it may not, everything might not have been calculated, but maybe in the midst of situations, he was calculating or planning his way through it, or I don't know.
I can dig it. I could be completely wrong. I'm not saying that it's not what he said it was. I'm just saying that him saying the way he describes everything makes me feel a certain like, bro, really everything was all. But yeah, you're right. That's a great point, yo, because they said he got accepted to college crazy early.
Yeah,
like he was
age.
he's super young and you know his IQ is really high and everyone speaks pretty highly of him.
I'm just trying to understand. Nobody is gonna say nothing about Katt talking about the Illuminati.
He did mention the Illuminati
More than once.
Yeah, he said the Illuminati made him cut his sideburns and told Ludacris to keep his and his afro, and you're gonna pop off. He said, you know, Ludacris bowed down to the Illuminati, and Charleston White, whatever. He was like, Katt Williams said all that shit about Ludacris, and Ludacris came back with a jingle. He came back with a rap.
Did he?
Yes, he made a freestyle.
I didn't watch him.
He made a freestyle addressing it. He talked about your wife. He talked about the Illuminati. He talked about all these things. You came back with a rap.
Kevin Hart said, "Watch my new movie coming out after."
Hey man, listen.
So,
We can't verify truth or false in any of this and whatnot, but he's looking pretty prophetic right now.
Yes, he is. Steve ain't said nothing yet.
Steve ain't said nothing.
Steve ain't said a daggone thing. Now, Cedric has said something. DL has said something. Mark Curry has said something.
Mark Curry said a lot.
Mark Curry said a lot, actually.
He said a lot.
He said a lot. And I was just so shocked because I remember watching Hanging with Mr. Cooper, and it didn't even click to me that Steve Harvey's show was nothing but a recreation of Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Mr. Cooper,
I was
same
like,
shit.
oh my goodness.
Stole my whole shit, son.
Crazy.
Woo.
And then the stealing of the jokes discussion.
Yes.
Talking about Ced stealing his clothes.
And the videos is out there.
And then people did the split screen with the video. I was like, dang. I mean, just he was shots fired on everybody. He even threw Diddy and TD Jakes in there. He got him in there too. And then he talked about folks' wives. You get a funny face, light skinned wife.
Funny face like that do no interviews.
That do no interviews. I was just like, holy guacamole, is there anything left?
Oh, that was fantastic. I watched the entire thing.
Yeah, me too.
It was great.
Yeah.
That was captivating. It was entertaining. And I already like Katt Williams. You know what I'm saying? I think he's really funny. I love his stand-ups. He's hilarious.
He is hilarious.
He is hilarious. And,
yes.
And he seems, when he does his interviews, this one he mixed it up a little bit. Because typically in his interview, he's like Eddie Murphy and Martin. They're not necessarily performing in their interviews. They're usually just pretty calm and serious and stuff like that.
Very serious.
This one, he was kind of cracking some jokes here and there and being a little funny.
He was having fun.
Yeah, he was having a good time. So I appreciate him for that. Yo, Katt, shout out to you, brother. You know what you was doing.
So here's my question.
Yes.
In the land of podcast world,
Yep.
if you are Shannon Sharp, what do you do next as the follow-up to this amazing, this gift that was given to you for 2024? What does he do next?
Wear some baggier sweats next time.
You know Shannon, he always wears something tight. He got a stylist, and that stylist stay putting him in tight clothes, okay? Sweaters.
All right, man. I ain't clocking you, Shannon. I rock with you, Shannon.
Yeah,
I like you different, son.
What do you do next? If we had an episode that had 16 million views in 1 week, what do you do as the follow-up the next week?
I'm sure he already had. I wonder if he already had some other shit filmed that he worked on. But
do you throw it out the window and say, okay, we gotta?
It changes your operation, I would think. Yeah. Now, you know what I'm saying? So you have to really calculate your next move, and you don't want to get. It's a fine line. Like you don't want to get. You don't want to start chasing that.
Correct.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, like the crack high, right? When people, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to start chasing that and whatnot. But however, you do want to try to elevate your shit because that puts you on a whole different plateau. Now you have a whole new audience.
Right.
who were not watching you before.
Right.
You know what I
Everybody's
mean?
watching. The black people, the white people, the Latinos.
Yeah.
The producers, the television stations.
It's a lot of things to assess.
Executives are now you're on their radar.
Yeah, it's a lot of things to assess. You don't want to start trying to get the salacious headline or try to get your guest to say something crazy.
Right.
You want to improve your craft.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? You're interviewing craft. 'Cause he did a good job of just letting him go.
Yes, he did.
You know what I'm saying? And there was times where it's like, you can tell he was like, you know what? I don't know what to say, so I'm going to just go ahead and sip this cognac.
So if you're Shannon Sharp, do you take the phone call from Steve Harvey?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you take that phone call.
What do you say? What do you say to Steve when Steve is like, hey man.
You, what? What the hell was that? Your ass gonna be on YouTube. You take the Steve Harvey call, but Steve Harvey shouldn't have any. Right. No one should feel any way towards Shannon Sharp.
Right. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It was just a platform and whatnot. And Katt Williams decided to go in there and tear shit down. But the stuff that he said aligns with a lot of stuff that we hear about Hollywood. Again, we're back to that, right?
Sacrificing the booty hole.
You sacrificing the booty hole. I didn't know you was going there. Lord have mercy.
Baby, I'm your wife. You know I'm going to say some shit.
That was good. That was a little sneaky. Don't be trying to sneak your finger into my booty hole. That was a little sneaky.
Babe,
I
already know that you're not into butt play.
Nope.
I would not
Either
do
way.
that. You aren't even into sick sex.
Oh, sick sex. I had a segue in my head this whole time, but this is a good segue. I knew where I was going after this. Now you said that. Listen, man. We posed the question. We do this Topic Tuesday every week now on our Instagram, on all of our platforms. Yes. And the last question, so Trina was really sick recently.
Yes, again, y'all.
Again.
Shit.
Got her. And when Trina gets really sick, now listen, guys, I'm not talking about hachu. I'm not talking about some little sneezy, runny nose type shit. I'm talking about body chills, body aches, severe sore throat, headaches, extreme fatigue. I'm talking about very serious fevers, body sweats. That's it, chills already. Yeah. All these things, right? Flu type shit, COVID type shit. Throughout all of this,
the whole solid week,
she throwing shots at me, trying to have sex.
It still works.
And I'm like, how do I say this?
I don't know, babe. Just say it.
If we engage into the act of sex and one of those hard coughs or sneezes that I've been witnessing all day happens, what happens to me?
You're fine.
In that, I don't know if that's accurate.
I think you're fine.
I need to Google that shit because it seems like there would be some pain involved in that.
For me, if I sneeze or cough, yeah, it hurts.
Listen, no, get well.
That might help me get well. Sweat it out. Get a little loving in and get the sweats out.
We're gonna, after I erase everything on the board, I'm gonna put on there black people myths. We gotta finally talk about black people myths, yo. we gotta talk about this.
That's a good myth. You can sweat your cold out.
We're gonna talk about this on the Black People Myths episode.
Have relations to sweat the cold out.
Listen, or I also get sick as shit because guess who did not get sick over this time? Mr. Zycam, Mr. Zinc. This guy right here did not get sick. And I wasn't even staying away from you. I mean, it was just crazy. Like, it was crazy because even when I got COVID, you didn't get sick.
Yeah.
And then this time, your shit was just as severe as COVID, and I didn't get sick.
Yeah, we
You know what I
slept in
mean?
the same bed every
We
night.
slept in the same bed every night. We didn't separate this time. We did when I had COVID, but this time we did not. And I didn't get sick. And you know what I'm saying? And all praises due to the Most High for that.
He would just kiss me on my forehead,
listen,
or the side of my head.
I felt bad a couple of times because I leaned in, and when she was feeling a little bit better, and she went for like a lip to lip kiss, and I hit her on the side.
I was like, did you just side swipe me?
Hell yeah! Swipe left. You got me fucked up, all the way fucked up. So a lot of people was like, oh yeah, 6 sex, yeah, hell yeah. And I wanted to say, y'all don't know how fucked up she was. You crazy? I will feel bad, but you know, when you get sick, I go into care mode.
He goes into serious.
I go into care mode. I'm taking care of you. I'm like, yo, nah.
Telling me to get in the bed.
Like if we had sex, listen. If we had sex, we have. I thought this whiskey got me saying a lot. We have Bruce Lee sex.
Oh shit! What? Bruce Lee sex?
We have Bruce Lee sex. You don't know Bruce Lee sex?
Please tell me what Bruce Lee sex is.
I explained this on the pod a long time ago, maybe in the early days.
Really?
Bruce Lee had this short punch.
Okay.
Right. He had the palm of his hand, tip of his middle finger on a palm of whatever he wanted to punch. Right.
Yes.
That he formed a fist.
And boom.
Right? Boom. That short punch could knock you across the room.
Yes.
So we have that short, impactful sex. And I'm saying short based on y'all lies out there talking about y'all be having sex for an hour and a half, 2-3 hours. I'm just basing it on y'all lies because y'all full of shit. Y'all don't do that. So you'll get a good 20 minutes.
Yes.
And it'll put you out. Everybody's out.
Yes.
Right?
There's no round two.
I couldn't imagine where I'm going is that it's so intense that you being sick and trying to endure that, I couldn't imagine how I would feel if after that encounter, that experience, you felt worse than you did before it started. I think about that shit. Like, no. I got to get you better. We got the rest. I always tell you, we got the rest of our lives together.
I just want you to throw the D.
Yeah, you just wanted me to throw the D. I got a lot of editing to do on this episode. Lord have mercy. Mamas, daddies, kids, y'all are not. We should.
Parental advisory.
Y'all are not welcome to this one. Yo, were you ever a strip club person?
So it depended.
I'm not talking about working at the strip club. I'm talking about going to it.
So here's the thing. Yes, I would go to special holiday male strip-a-thons.
Wait a minute. We're not talking about no male strippers. Who cares?
They still strippers is equal opportunity. What are you?
Stripper culture. When you talk about stripper culture, strip club culture, we are talking about women strippers. I'm talking about women strippers, not male strippers. I'm trying to tell
you that back in the 90s, there was a huge male stripper.
It was short-lived. It really was.
It was.
No, I'm not even being funny. Like it's such a.
But there was
such a small thing.
There were a lot of events, stripper events that were happening, and I would go to those.
Let's go here where you're going. Now I'm intrigued. I want to hear about this shit. Go ahead, please. Tell us more about you going to see Damien and them. Fucking Julian.
So, Fleet Week in New York, they would have
Fleet Week.
So they would have a cruise, and it was the Fleet Week cruise, and it
like
was
a fleet of boats.
A boat of the strippers will all be on a boat during Fleet Week in New York City, and they would do this annual thing, and the women would pay the money to go to the.
You would wait a minute. So this is during your Howard years.
Yeah.
After that,
It was like it was during the Howard years.
so you would travel back home for this?
Yes.
Yo, women, y'all are disgusting. Yo. I'm speaking of black women specifically too. Y'all disgusting. Y'all would try to make us feel bad for going to Greek Fest or going wherever y'all would travel to New York to get on a boat full of male strippers.
Yes.
There was no police out there. There was no, at least like even in a strip club on land, there's a possibility that anybody could bust through that door to stop everything going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
There was no, you know what? I don't want to know anymore. All right.
But yes, I have been to strip clubs. Like, what was the place in DC?
The Mirage?
Stadium.
Oh, Stadium.
I've been to
Oh, Stadium had a mint. Oh, we talking about women's
regular
strip clubs,
strippers.
Okay, regular,
Yes,
regular, right?
I've also been to the gay strip clubs.
All right, man. Listen.
I'm just saying. I've been a few
Hey,
places.
yo.
There's a whole.
This is way more dynamic than I thought it was gonna be. My follow-up question is so weak at this point.
Oh gosh.
But no, my follow-up question is, if we went to a strip club, could you imagine watching me get a lap dance? Or would that even be something that you'd be interested in?
I don't imagine you even liking a lap dance. In my mind, I don't see you liking that.
You shouldn't. You wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because of what you know of me, of course.
Yeah, I wouldn't see that even
Like
happening.
even in my heaviest strip club days,
Yeah.
it was like once or twice a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I can't imagine you getting and me sitting there watching it. I mean, that would be interesting.
Yeah, there's nothing really entertaining about that for you. I was curious
That would be interesting.
because some people are really into that type of shit.
I know, like
You know what I mean?
Cardi and Offset.
Oh well, yeah, you're right.
They
right.
go together.
People buy lap dances for each other and shit. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not about sharing you. I would not
Of
want
course,
I don't
of
want to
course.
do like a threesome and watch another
No,
chick.
that shit ain't happening.
Do you? I would be like, what?
Right.
No. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
I get it. What else we got? What else is on the board here? We
Jada Pinkett.
Slim Joe?
Slim. Y'all wrong. Y'all are wrong. They didn't look nothing like each other. People need to go to hell. Jada Pinkett Smith does not look like Fat Joe.
She looked like Fat Joe lost weight and we didn't know. Like, what has he been doing the last couple of months? And he's really healthy. He's skinny now. She looked slim.
No.
She looked like Slim Joe.
No Jada Pinkett Smith slander will be.
It's not
tolerated.
slandered.
It is
Being
if you
slim is
saying
healthy.
she
It's
look
healthy.
If you say she looked like Fat Joe, as the Black woman delegation president, we are going to lift my sister up, and y'all not going to be talking about she looked like Fat Joe. or
We don't
Slim
care.
Joe.
We don't care for Jada Pinkett too much anymore.
Who is we?
Black folks.
Yeah.
There's a Black woman delegation movement or whatever, but she was moving kind of funky.
I think that it was highly misunderstood, and she took a lot of jabs for the family.
Maybe so.
And look at where it is now, New York Times bestseller.
That doesn't mean
Read the book because it was highly
I ain't read that shit.
the way that they just marketed the shit was just wrong.
You know who else is looking kind of funny in the light right now? Remy Ma. And I don't like Black woman delegation's lack of accountability when it comes to Remy Ma and how she moving out here. If the rumors are true.
We don't know that the rumors are
And
true.
that's the key, right? Boom, set up. Woo, I set you up now.
Woo.
Woo, I set you up. We never know if it's true or not.
Right.
But y'all step out there when it comes to certain shit. But when it comes to your own, listen, man, support your own. But just it comes with a little bit of call out. All right. Remy is looking like Pap held her down in prison all those years. She came out and she cheated on him. This is what it's looking like and sounding like. And there's no one out there talking about how foul that is, how foul she is. And I don't like it. There's no accountability of black woman delegation. What y'all say at y'all last meeting?
Do you know how many men?
And there you go. Here we fucking go, son.
Do you know how many men
Lord
have left
mercy.
a woman that held them down while they was in prison? How many men have done that? It happen all the time.
Here we go. Shaquem hit me. Shaquem hit me first.
I watch Love After Lockup. Y'all watch that show too. Listen, them dudes be lying to them girls in prison the whole damn time. We gonna be together when we get out. She done bought him a car. She got him whole outfits, sneakers, getting his hair braided, all kind of shit. And then he leave her.
So that all that justifies her cheating on Papoose?
I don't know if she cheated on Papoose. Mm-hmm. So that's where I am with it.
Right. That's where. All right. I mean, we got this on tape now. We got this on tape now.
I'm gonna be held. I can see.
We want consistency here.
Because the black woman delegation is clearly gonna have to stand up for this later.
You ready to talk about what we watching?
Yes.
We're the Where's Brunch podcast, as you can see. And here's what we're watching on TV.
Excuse me, partner. Can you keep that shit down? You see me watching TV.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
We watch TV together.
We do. Excuse me. In the midst of comedian life that we've been so enthralled in now,
Yes.
we just happened to watch the Dave Chapelle special on last Saturday.
Yeah.
We were just home. Was it Saturday?
It wasn't that.
Oh, no,
far.
was it
During the
Monday,
week
Tuesday
sometime.
night?
Yeah, something like that.
It was before the
The
Cat
Dreamer.
Williams.
The Dreamer.
It was before the Cat Williams stuff happened.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. The Dreamer.
The Dreamer, his new Netflix special. Man, he is. What did you get out of this special? Did you get anything out of this as far as him and who he is and how he is and?
I got that nobody is safe.
Nobody's safe.
He gonna crack jokes on everybody.
Ooh.
Nobody is safe.
That shit was funny.
And there'll still be a trans joke in there at the
Oh
end.
gosh, yes. As soon as y'all leave him alone, as soon as he leave y'all alone. But you know what? Dave Chappelle is such a great storyteller.
Yeah, his flow is the way he
this
does.
guy, he is a master at this
His
shit.
flow, the way he brings it on back, and then everybody's dying laughing because he brought it back. It's genius.
Yeah, he takes you down this. No, he does the classic cigarette while performing thing. That's old school comedy shit,
Yeah.
right? And he'll walk you down this road, man. It's like you're telling the story about something else or whatever, and then all of a sudden, like trans joke at the end of it. It's like, yo, how'd you do this to me again, yo?
Yep, Deborah. Let me just say
Yes, Deborah. We don't want to give it away. Y'all go
Yeah.
watch it. It's hilarious. It's funny to me. It was funny to me.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people say it wasn't funny.
Yeah, you and Joe was saying that.
And I actually was laughing this time.
Yeah, it was funny.
I felt like maybe was it the last one I didn't think was as funny?
Because the last one was just a little short one where he just went up there and just did something real quick, but it wasn't supposed to be funny. He was just talking. I believe that was the last one. It was he has a way of being very cerebral, right? And he talks about some real serious shit sometimes.
Yes.
So sometimes it's not supposed to be funny. You know the one I'm thinking about? It wasn't the last one. It was the one where he talked about Comedy Central keeping his shit and not and showing it or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, don't watch it. That wasn't supposed to be funny.
Okay.
I don't know if that was the last one or not.
I remember that one and thinking like,
yeah, it wasn't funny.
there wasn't a lot for me to laugh.
But it wasn't supposed to be funny. It was supposed to send a message. So, but he reminds me of Chris Rock, and sometimes like Chris Rock in the past, some of the shit that he's talking about, you can't laugh at it. You just like,
Sheesh.
damn, he's right, yo. Like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this one was funny though.
It was. I thought it was funny. I laughed. I don't think it was offensive.
No,
And like I said, nobody is safe.
nobody is safe though.
Nobody
said-
is safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all handicap jokes tonight. I'm just gonna leave it there. I didn't ruin anything for you guys. Trust me. Super dope. Dave Chapelle is he is one of the absolute greats of any generation.
I agree.
He is amazing at this shit, man. And I just never. I do want to go see him live.
I do too.
I would love to see Dave Chappelle live at Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado.
Oh wow, this is very specific.
Very specific. So I'm gonna keep an eye on Dave because I don't see how he couldn't do that. He's probably done it before. I might have looked at tickets before, but if we can go to Colorado because it's somewhere that I do want to take you to, Red Rocks to see Dave Chappelle live. Matter of fact, he was there live, but I had to go. I went to go see Tribe instead. Tribe Called Quest instead, but that would be really great. Or what's the joint in Long Island?
The amphitheater,
Jones Beach, right?
Jones Beach Amphitheater.
Yeah.
That
Him
would be
and Kevin did that joint, but that would be great to see.
Yeah.
I would love to see Dave Chappelle live
Yes.
somewhere dope.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a really good special, man.
It was a great
hilarious.
special. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I laughed.
Yeah, it was funny. as shit.
I definitely laughed. I think if you want to laugh and you want to get something different to just listen to,
Yeah, it was dope,
without giving it away. It's
And then just to piggyback on it, then we watched the Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, Kevin Hart special on Netflix, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they did their joint.
That-
What was it, 3 or 4?
4 shows?
4 shows, right? It was Brooklyn, it was Manhattan, Long Island, and Philly. In Philly, so they did 4 spots or whatnot together. And so that was dope. And Dave was involved in that too, from a performance standpoint.
Very good.
Very good. That
Very
was dope.
good. I enjoyed that. You could watch them back to back. Like
Yeah.
watch Dave Chappelle first,
Yeah.
and then watch the Chris Rock, Kevin Hart.
I agree.
Do that.
I would watch those again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really
I
good.
enjoyed them.
Yeah, really good. Good
Yeah.
shit. So, and I always enjoy just hanging out and watching stuff with you. It's fun.
Same here.
It's fun. You know
It
what I'm saying?
is fun. Hot stuff.
Hey man, listen. Do what I can out here.
Mm-hmm.
Good return. I feel great about this.
This was fun.
I was excited. I was ready to get back to it. And I had some shit to get off my chest.
Did you get it all off?
Pause. I don't know if I got every single thing off. I think I did. Yeah. I
Oh
think I
wait,
did.
your Stanley water bottles.
Man, listen. Stanley water bottles.
I'm gonna get you one.
I was looking up there like, what does that say? I couldn't read it.
Stanley water.
That's my own
bottle.
writing. I couldn't read it on the board. Stanley water bottle. The white girls. The Stanley water bottles.
All I say is, if you don't know about the Stanley water bottles, go on TikTok and hit the hashtag water talk.
Water talk.
Just look at that hashtag, and you will see the madness of these Stanley water cups.
I am on the market for a new water bottle, but
Yes.
if you know anything about me, you know I'm not gonna get one of those.
Yeah,
I'm not getting what everyone is getting. It's not happening.
I'm not. I have a Corksicle cup.
This ain't no commercial for Corksicle.
It's
If y'all want to
a
sponsor
great-
us, holla at us.
Hey, holla.
I'll tell you, y'all got a black one, I'll take it. Y'all sponsor the show.
Okay.
Hey, get in on the ground level. I mean, we said that before. Get in early, but we amp it up. You know what I'm saying? We amp it up.
Yes,
So
we are.
but yo, man, appreciate you.
I appreciate you
Love
too.
you.
I love you more.
You look so good.
Thank you.
I kind of want to go downstairs and sit down and have something to eat.
Oh, downstairs where?
Downstairs, we got like deli is.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe.
you want to?
Otherwise, we got to get delivery or some shit. We know
No, we
no
got-
one's cooking.
We got jerk wings left over, and I was gonna make the guac.
Oh shit! You gonna do all that? You gonna make guac?
What time is it?
We talking about it. All right. You know what, y'all?
Welcome to our life. Okay, this is what we do. This is guys.
Yo,
this is how
listen.
it is here.
I just
okay?
talked about this earlier. How it's 5:30 and you're like just throw some shit together. She will make guac in like 2 seconds, and this shit is amazing. So you know what? That might be the move. There's some wings left, and
There's some fries.
there's some
left.
fries left too. You know what? This is making so much more sense right now.
Yes.
I mean, but there's the element to going out we can go out without really going out.
Right, because it's just downstairs.
Downstairs, and sitting there, you know what I'm saying, the hustle and bustle, and have a glass of wine and eating and enjoying each other's company. But staying home is always a great thing too.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
Bow, chicka, bow,
Everybody,
wow.
we didn't do this in the beginning, telling people where to follow us and all that shit.
Oh,
It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while. We are on all streaming platforms as the Where's Brunch Podcast. You can catch us on social media as the Where's Brunch Podcast, which includes Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube.
Yes.
Subscribe, like, subscribe, drop us a comment. Let us know you watch, because we don't know that you watch unless you tell us.
Yes. If you watch all the way to this point, you get a gold star.
Yes.
Or listened all the way to this point. So shout out to y'all.
We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Happy New Year.
And
Welcome back to the pod.
yeah, we on y'all. It's go time now, yo. It's go time.
Yes, it is.
You ready, baby? You good?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's be out, man. Y'all be good. Be out.
Okay.